So watching Instagram, we'll see how long that takes. Like, see, my phone lasts the hour of just watching us on Instagram so I can read the text comments.
Oh, look, go live. So Instagram is now live. I'm just going to that.
Put up on
There we go.
I should get rid of that. I should change that.
That's the hour. Sorry.
Sticker down the bottom there or wherever, because while they're still open, I might as well change it. Oh, look, there's a few people joining us. Hello, David. There's Tamara.
Yes, funny that. Sue-Ann.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Pete and Fiona. And I'm blank. Is Serious Lego Guy? Is that George or is that someone else? I can never remember. And this doesn't let me check so that I get it right. Oh, Yoni Lego. I haven't seen them before. Welcome. We're back. Yes, I'm feeling 1,000 times better than last week, which is probably not hard. A bit of a cold going through the house. Some are still suffering. Anyway, so there's a bit to talk about.
And poor Claire can't make it. She's an apology.
Oh, yeah, and Claire, she had a late day, I think, and she's not feeling 100%, and so she didn't think it was right to jump on. She felt like she needed a rest. So we'll see her next week. Yes, it's George. Excellent. Thought it was. So where do we want to start? Do you want to start anywhere?
So many things. Yeah, Lego Masters, you think? Or
let's start with Lego Masters. Let's start with that. We could talk about last week's episode as well. Or we could just go straight to the vine.
Well, I'm assuming if people haven't watched it, they probably should tune out now because, spoiler alert, I'm probably going to reveal. I will reveal who won.
Reveal who's won. So I'm assuming we would assume everybody has.
And I was going to say that team was my tip from the get-go. Once I knew that they were a team, I'm like, yep, I reckon they'll be pretty good chance. A bit like when we saw Joss turn up on one of the Lego Masters seasons, whichever one it was. You know, when you see the teams walk out, you go, oh, I reckon they'll do well. They'll probably come first. You know, just from what you know. And because I'd seen Alex and Jackson's work before.
For a long time. It's not just. It's not like, say, Henry and Cade, where they may have done some stuff in between, but they don't work together all the time because they obviously
and they hadn't to start with. So that original that dynamic, they already had a dynamic and a good one, and they not only as contestants on the show, but they had their own. Well, they have their own show, the Relics show that tours. So they've done a lot of stuff together, and that was part of my reasoning. Like, I've seen the Relics, I've seen some, recall their builds from before. It's like they'll be strong, and Fleur's, a great builder. She's come so far since her original appearance on the show and done so many things by herself, and she's been on there before as well on other iterations. So, they were my hot tip with that. Haven't seen any of their builds.
No, I think they would have. Especially when you got down to the bottom three. Oh, sorry, the last three. You would go, yes, you would think they were the strongest. They demonstrated up till then they could build. Obviously, they could work together as a threesome, so that worked well. So yeah, and the fact that they could add movement, I think, was just the sort of the cherry on the top.
I reckon that definitely made a difference.
Yeah,
and I think it's unfortunate, like with the team that got knocked out last week. So I'll call it Michelle's team. She couldn't carry the weight of Max and Geordie. Like, I don't think Max is much of a Lego builder as much as, say, some of the other builders are, like that build outside of Lego Masters.
Well,
His dad does, but we haven't seen. Well, no, that's right. He's got other fish to fry.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't have the time to do that. He's busy learning his trade.
Yeah, and Geordie, well, I suppose he's done other bits and bobs around, but I just feel like with the dynamic there, Michelle was trying to carry the team, and one person can't do that.
Yeah.
So
No.
it has to be all three contributing, which is why I think the other team with Alex, Felix, and oh my God, the guy from Adelaide, Trent, thank you. I thought they were good because they each contribute, so you need all three builders really contributing to make it worthwhile, especially.
Alex and Trent, having worked together before, had a reasonable idea of what they could do.
Yeah.
And was Felix? Did they build against Felix last season as well?
Alex did.
Alex
I can't remember if Trent was.
No,
Was he on?
Alex, maybe not. So there was a bit.
I'm getting so mixed up between the various international mixed
The
ones.
fact that they keep bringing
But
them
Alex
back
must have been,
makes
because
it
she's
doesn't
got
help.
500 hours under her belt. So I think she's been on all the ones that you can get called back.
Has she been on
Group
any
us.
seasons since she started?
Oh, some of the seasons they haven't been invited back. Isn't it 1 to 3, 1 to 4 were individual seasons?
So what I meant was, since she's been on pretty much most seasons.
If
So
they've
she
had
started season
an
4.
invitation one, then she's pretty much come back for it, I think.
Yeah.
And made it through to the finals, because I think you've also need that to rack the hours up, because I think Gabby had been
You mentioned something about 4 seasons.
on four different seasons, yeah, which Alex had as well, but hasn't progressed as far through all the challenges.
Yeah. Well, I get. So what did you think of the builds? I thought all 3 builds were pretty good.
Yeah. As I said, I think the movement was a
Tipped it over the edge. Yeah.
For that one.
I mean, I did have that sinking feeling when the pterodactyl, whatever it is, fell to the floor. Yeah, that was. It's like, oh no, like it's not how you want to see someone not get the best out of their build. Like, you want to have everyone have the best opportunity, so it really does come down to sort of talent under pressure, not just unfortunate. I mean, I suppose talent too, if you drop something.
They did seem to get it rebuilt pretty quickly.
Yeah. Considering how long it said that there was left at the time when he dropped it. He did an awful lot in that, what was it, 20 minutes?
Yeah, but you don't know how much it's shattered either, or if you have 2 wings, you'd hope they're symmetrical enough that you can just
copy
that the breaks weren't at the same spot.
And they may not have been too elaborate, I guess, as either. So that may have made it easy to put them back together.
Yeah, I think they were more like, I'm going to say, long plates, attached and things, rather than, as you say, too elaborate. You wouldn't want that to be, the one that was sort of flying inside the train. And he's holding the head and body part, which is the moving bits. So anyway. Oh, apparently Kevin is still quiet. I can hear Kevin better today.
Yeah. I don't know what the problem is. It sounds fine when I listen to my test myself on Zoom, but.
And I can hear you good this time.
And I suppose I'm only listening to Zoom because I've muted the Instagram.
Zoom's fine. It's obviously something else, but I just don't have time. It's not a high priority. I have other priorities, unfortunately. So
And I'm assuming your one microphone works for all the different platforms you've got going. It's not relying on your computer, is it, rather than the microphone, like the inbuilt one rather than your separate one?
It's a separate
Insta.
It's just the separate one that plugs into my USB port. So,
whereas I don't have a separate one. I'm just using the device microphone.
Well, I never used to use one, but then because someone said I was soft, I've played around with a couple of things, and it still says I'm soft. So I'm guessing it's somewhere buried deep in Windows. We'll blame Windows.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. It's most likely Windows. Something buried in Windows. So I'll have to have a look. It's just, yeah, it's annoying. But as far as I know, according to software we're using, I'm at full. I can't go any louder.
Yep. And you sound, well, as I said, you sound fine.
Yeah.
I'll have a look anyway. I'll have
Yeah.
a look. I keep saying I'm going to look, and one day I will.
Oh, yes, apparently it sounds like about half, which is back to when we were doing all our chats
Yeah.
before it was like that. So, yeah, that's definitely a Kevin issue.
Yeah. About half volume. Okay. All right. Oh, actually, that's true. What? So, Lego Masters, yes. We were. So, in the end, we think the right team. Well, we'll say the team that we think the teams of the teams that were there, the right team won.
I think so.
I think it was a bit of a hard choice, actually, between all three of them. It was pretty close.
And did we all do people spotting? You know, there was
Wow.
not just,
Yes,
there was rainbow brick spotting, there was like
Yeah.
Henry and Ben and all sorts of other people. Yep. Lots of rainbow bricks people and Sydney
Well,
people.
I know there was a
Few
few people
faces.
that went. Some people had doubled up. Went on the first Thursday, which was the DC episode.
The Kmart window.
Yeah, the Kmart window, and then I think it was almost like they even said they did say when we were out the back at Bondi, they would be putting up the tickets for the final, probably on the Sunday, I think it was. I'm not sure they went up on Sunday, but they still went up pretty quickly. But I couldn't take a second day off, like another day within a week, so I didn't go down. But there were plenty of other rainbow people there, and as you say, there was a few others from Sydney and so on as well. Some of them had been there the week before as well, but they mustn't have focused on them as much. I don't think in that Kmart episode, because then there was more last. Well, I was going to say last night. I didn't watch it till last night. That's how behind I am.
It's how busy you are with other things.
Yeah. Yes. And so, I want that. Okay. So yeah. So I managed to avoid who won. But anyway, so that was right.
And I don't know if anyone who went to the Pitt Street store for the viewing of the final, like again, they had that up, I thought.
Went up, so that went up very quickly, that did.
Yeah.
So that whatever
Sold
date
out.
came out, yeah, I think I thought it was so I was away from my desk, and when it came in, that came in at 3:00. I'm not sure if that was the correct time, but it came in at 3. I was away till 3:45. They were gone by then. Somebody else had told me that they had tried after about 20 minutes, it was gone. And I think that the earliest I saw was, they were probably gone within about 10 or 15 minutes. So they were very popular, obviously.
Yeah, I guess it's a small venue by the looks of it, where even with the big screen and sitting down, and you've got your family members of the, like.
Because I think it was downstairs or was it up? I saw some images. I did see some images from the last time they'd done that, and I think it was downstairs they'd done it. But there's probably more space upstairs, so unless they do both. But yeah, it would have been a good atmosphere down there at the time. I'm sure it was a fun night.
And I wonder, because I don't know, do they film the 3 endings and then they genuinely, Sue Ann said upstairs, they genuinely find out only when it's screened which was the correct filming?
Well, they've always told us that they
Or
filmed
that they've only done 2,
multiple.
not the 3?
They filmed multiple endings,
Mm.
and then they find out. That's what happened last time, apparently. Last season was they found out at the viewing
Viewing.
who
Yeah.
actually won. So if they did this, if they followed the same thing, yeah, you would assume they didn't find out. No one knew until Alex might have known if they only filmed 2, and Alex would know that they hadn't won, but um, the other 2 wouldn't know who'd actually won.
Mm.
They would have been waiting months to get their $100,000.
And their split trophy. Which bit do you want? The left, the right, the middle?
Yeah, because I don't remember them talking about the money early on. I don't remember it being mentioned, but it seemed to become quite a
Probably
thing.
the first episode and maybe the last.
They seem to mention it a lot in this last episode. Like it was mentioned quite a bit, whereas definitely wasn't mentioned I don't remember it being mentioned before that. Just seems strange, that's all.
I think they mentioned it on the first night.
Yeah. Because I remember thinking, oh, that's, like they got to divide the 300 who gets the 34 cents?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, Tiana's saying we're all frozen, can still hear you. I'd love it if someone else could comment to see if that's a Tiana problem or an us problem.
Yeah.
That was a me problem.
Oh.
Trying to fix my.
Sue and
Okay.
same here.
Yeah. It'll fix itself.
Okay.
I was trying to fix my sound. I was checking a setting, and obviously by checking.
Stop playing with the toys. Hands off. Just leave it be.
We're all unfrozen. There you go. See?
Yeah. Someone needs to chip in and get Kevin a fidget toy just so that he can do something that's not playing with the buttons.
I got some Lego I can play with. Oh, hang on. Hang on.
We'll make you a fidget Lego.
Yeah, a silent fidget spinner. Yeah. Just with some wheels.
Hang on. If I change it might. Okay.
No. Hands off. Oh, Lego. K-pop. Kevin.
You don't remember, it's back to front.
No, it was the right way.
It was the right way for us?
Yeah.
Well, it's showing the wrong way for me.
Well, I suppose it's because it's Zoom, not Instagram.
Yeah.
Because the Lego behind you is right.
Yeah. The Lego movie poster.
Yeah. Where's the live stream? Oh, over there. So many screens open. Hang on, what else? I got bricks. I got printed bricks for our event on the weekend at Midcoast or Foster.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, I should hold it that way, I suppose. I should look over here. The camera's over here. Yeah, so they're in there. We placed an order. We did a little bit of shopping on the Bricks and Pieces Lego.com, Bricks and Pieces. And we purchased a few things which arrived today. Angela's got a box full of little goodies over there. And one of the things I got was one of these.
Before it was discontinued.
Yeah, while he was on special. Well, a slightly reduced price. I won't say he was on.
He wasn't cheap.
No, he wasn't cheap, but he was cheaper than he was before.
And cheaper than you'll ever get to buy it again, probably.
Oh yeah, I'd hope to think how much he becomes after this. Although if lots of people have bought them, you might be lucky for a while. Stuck on my finger.
That was in one of the big boat, wasn't it? Because I think we ended up with 2 of those.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
boat one because
Yeah.
the David and Paul had the big coral reef, the thing, and I think they ended up buying that set just so they could get the orca.
That wasn't on screen, Kevin.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
We saw your hand.
Yeah, we saw your hand and didn't really see a fin.
It was there
You need to hold it underneath.
Yeah, you need to hold it underneath and just have the head sort of.
There we go. Anyway, doesn't matter. I've only got this little square I'm looking at. It looked all right, but anyway. All right, so I got some of those. I got I got some of those.
Ah, pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to work out, well, not how I can use them, but where I'm going to use them.
I just bought the magnolia set, and I think that's probably enough leaves for me. I may change my mind.
I should get back to it. I got a few of those.
Oh, is it dark magenta grass?
Yeah, magenta.
Nice.
Wow.
And then I got some well, they're not transparent, they're the opalescent dino
Oh, the
leaves.
little diamond. Oh, that's from the Wicked sets. Oh, the leaves. Sorry, yeah.
The dino leaves. So there's
Oh, right.
4 or 5 of them there.
Sorry.
They're sort of the opalescent.
Yes.
Reflect through them.
I may have a few of those in my possession. But I did try and buy. I filled up the cart, and I was still going through the cart. This is on the Lego like replacement parts thing, and then I got a little message that said, "You've got too many different elements or something." So I'm wondering, because I was getting 4 of this and 8 of this and 16 of this, I must have had too many like line items, and they've just gone, "That's enough." So I still haven't bought the stuff.
I was doing something for the hamsters. So I'm going to have coloured hamsters. So I'll have a monotone one and then one for close to each colour of the rainbow. And I did it through, I used Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Very brave.
Well, we had a session, Norma and Matt, who both use it, had a session at our last meeting. Well, we had a Sunday meeting rather than a Thursday night meeting, and they were just going through some stuff. And one of the options I have is I can recolor the parts. And I thought, well, that would work for something quick and easy as far as having something different for the hamsters. So and I was having problems. Like I was picking the colours, and I might have only, let's say I've got 8 colours. I only got halfway through it, and the system was having issues. It just kept hanging. So
Yeah.
in the end, I had to push it across to the bag and do 2 orders.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know
Maybe
what it was.
maybe it was something similar.
Yes, it may be.
Anyway, all it means is I still haven't pressed send on my cart, which is very full and very pricey. And I'm still just like, and it's just got a few little pretty things. Nothing I really need. Some things I think I need. Some I just want. Yep, they're pretty. The opalescent bricks.
I got a few of those.
Oh, were they from that?
They're in a creator box or something, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't know what they were in.
Oh, yeah, they could have been. I was thinking of the shoes, but they were more curved ones, weren't they?
No, these are just straight 2x4 bricks.
Yeah.
I think they were part of the clearance items.
Mm. Speaking of shoes, maybe that's a good segue.
How are you? That was. How are you going?
Well, I mean, I can't see the details other than I made it through the shortlist. It's very exciting, which means that out of now I've forgotten how many entries there were. Maybe there were, say, 83 or 87 in that dress to impress section. They chose 25 a short list of 25 out of those. And my shoes, my stilettos, were one of those 25, which apparently means they'll be flying their way, courtesy of a postbox, package, to Denmark. I don't have any details yet. Really hoping that my full mailbox hasn't sabotaged any incoming details, but I'll sort that out separately. But there is currently a vote on. So you're allowed one vote if you've got a Lego Ideas account on for each of the three sections. So whether it be, I think it's the party celebration or the gift or the dress to impress. So if anyone wants to vote for my stilettos, I'd be very happy. And that gets you, I think, a different, like a trophy, basically, and bragging rights.
It gets you a bigger prize pack as well.
Yeah, oh, that's right, true. A bigger prize pack. So I think they're more like Lego House exclusives.
So I voted in this section. So I have no votes remaining. Sorry,
Yeah.
I used my vote up to vote for you.
So, because I thought it was whether they went to Denmark or not.
So did I originally.
Yeah, I thought that was dependent on the vote.
So did I, but it appears not.
Kevin posted that they were going, and I hope you haven't read that wrong and given us all false hope that you're going or that your shoes are going.
So I had to check. Yeah, there's a blog that's associated with the Lego Ideas thing. So I have to confess, I didn't know that either. The way I read the terms of entering was that they would be considered to go. But then there's a blog post for the birthday celebrations that says these 75 will be going off for display for the 10th birthday, but there's still a voting section just to choose which one is the best out of each of the three categories. So, yeah.
I got 6 days left to vote.
Yes. So it ends on Monday night, our time. So, yeah.
They don't put up what the voting's at the moment.
No. I think you don't see the numbers. I don't get to see the numbers.
Yeah, they'll just announce at the end, I assume, that this was the winning one. I was trying to see, it did say somewhere I have one vote left. I obviously haven't voted.
You must be in a different section then.
Yeah, so I'm not in the right section. All right, here we go. Entry restrictions, that's not all prizes, how it works. Building phase, review phase.
So the review phase got it shortlisted.
75. So
you don't know how long they'll be going over there for? Or?
I know nothing. So I'm going to say,
August we'll find out.
Based on my knowledge of what happens with the Lego House changeover, that's usually at the last Wednesday of September. So usually from, I think, the Sunday they're open, and that's their last day. Then they're closed from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when they change over the Masterpiece Gallery upstairs. And I just assumed that's when they change over the other things downstairs as well, because there's other galleries. But I don't know. So
it has to be done before the 10th anniversary, wouldn't it? So
which is technically next year, because it was 2017 that they opened in September. But whether they say, I'm not sure how they do their years.
Oh yeah, so 10th anniversary in 27. It doesn't really say. So does that mean if it goes now, it stays there for the whole year?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I've built shoes before, I have a fair idea of how they need to be packaged. And so I was already thinking, right, well, I'm going to need to do this, and I'm going to need to do that. And if someone else is, pulling them out of a box, they need to hold them here, don't hold them there. And so I was all set, and I'll still do it the next few days, probably just some little instructions. But then it could be that this box sits around for 6 months. It could be September next year. I really don't know. I really don't know. Could be January. Could be March. Who knows? Maybe they do it off season and it's March for the other floors and September for the top floor. I don't know.
We'll find out when you tell us.
And as I said, yes, my mailbox was full. So I haven't had an email for a few days, and I just found out 2 days ago that my email had been full.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. The 20th of August, you'll find out about who actually won the voting section. There'll be a blog post with the results. I mean, that's not to say they don't email the people beforehand, but to the public, we'll find out on the 20th.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a notification that it was even shortlisted. I just happened to go and visit the page again because I knew it was on the 20th of July that they were going to say what was shortlisted. And so I had a look, but even I was off by an hour because I was just guesstimating. I just looked like late on Monday night before I went to bed. So, yeah, I just don't know.
Oh, fingers crossed. So don't forget to vote.
Yep, if you haven't voted, please vote. And even better if you vote for me. Anyway, it's pretty exciting. So I'm now seriously thinking about maybe I should get to try and go to Denmark at the time that they're there. So
put a photo next to your shoes.
Yeah. So I'd have to start spending again. That comes back to the big cart full of Lego, like on the shop at home, like the Lego.com website. It's like, do I buy all this Lego or do I save it towards going toward Denmark myself?
You're just going to have to make a decision. You have to bite the bullet and make a decision. Once you've done that, you'll be right.
Well, I just need more. I need to hear from Lego first and find out what the go is. So
yeah, true.
When they want them, when will they be there?
Once they start to give you some information, then you'll be right. You'll be able to make a decision, I guess.
Yep.
So whether it will work for you to go over there or not.
Yeah. Wouldn't be this year though. I don't think it'd be probably next year.
Well, I guess you want to go when they turn 10, so you can enjoy some of the other celebrations they might have, or some of the new merch they're bound to have for the 10th anniversary.
That's could be this year. Technically, if they opened in 2017, excuse me.
It's the opening line here is that the Lego house is celebrating its 10th anniversary in 2027.
Yeah, it opened in September 2017. I suppose I was thinking, could it be the 10th one is different? Because I'm thinking of the AFL days that they had. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway.
It's almost like you can celebrate 10th twice. The number 10 and then the 10th anniversary. Yeah.
Anyway, that's not the only Lego news though, is there, Kevin? No. I was thinking of you the other day.
Would that be Star Trek maybe? Or hang on. No.
It would be that one.
I haven't looked at it yet. Let's go and have a look at it. I've only quickly looked at it. Hang on. Someone kept putting fuzzy images in front of my eyes. But now I can look at proper pretty pictures. And we've got, I think, 4 sets, was it? Plus some
5?
Plus some brickheads.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a Doctor Doom bust. So for those that don't know, Doomsday is the next Marvel movie that's coming out, and Doctor Doom is the villain. So he's in all of the sets, or there's a version of the minifig in all of the sets. I haven't looked to see if they're all exactly the same, which probably doesn't matter if I buy all 4 sets. So I've been so busy I haven't put these.
Just sell your Orca to fund it.
No, it's all right. I bought 2 extras. Sell those. Sell those and I'll be right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bust like they've done before for other characters, and so with a minifig. Then there is a new Avengers Tower.
Another one.
Yeah, another one.
Another one. It's not a very exciting. Actually, we'll quickly do. There's the brickheads. Oh, Gambit. From Avengers Doomsday. So I should say the other thing is we're getting characters from the Fox X-Men movies. They're getting characters from the Marvel universe, and they're all coming together in this movie. So it's sort of we may get Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but who knows? We haven't seen it. There's no mention of that because on the weekend they had Comic-Con in San Diego, and Mr. Feige, the head of Marvel Studios, had made some announcements, but I don't see any others there at the moment. There is another Quinjet also. So a bit like Star Wars does 15 million Millennium Falcons, there's a Doomsday Quinjet. Although I've got to say, it's probably the weakest of the lot.
Not being a Marvel fan, it sort of, I don't take a lot of notice of them ones.
I at least know what it is.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching the Marvel movies, but I haven't seen one in a while.
Oh well, I've just restarted my what do they call my a rewatch. I'm doing my I'm doing my Road to Doomsday, starting with the original, or with the first Captain America movie that I watched or had.
So you're doing it, in chronological order or in movie release order? Right.
Timeline order. Yeah, chronological timeline. Although every time it gets to the end of the movie, it wants to play the next in that particular. So let's say in that particular character's
that genre, sort of, yeah.
Genre, whatever you want to, however you want, and not the timeline. So I've got to keep stopping it and going back and going, well, I want that, because they even have a lot. We'll call it a line on the screen where you can play them in chronological order, but they won't. They don't. When it gets to the end, it doesn't flip to the next one in the order. It just.
How do they do that then with the X-Men?
I don't know. Those are. Well, actually, those in theory, a lot of those would be in between the Avengers movie, some of the early Avengers movies, or before them. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just going through MCU at the moment. I'll have to now. I'm going to have to rethink that strategy to fit them in, but that's all right because I've only watched 2. So
there's still time to.
Yeah, there's still, because they'd almost be a big bucket of them between these 2 that I've watched and the rest of the so as an owner, I think of all of the other Quinjets. Oh,
it's a bit small.
Yeah, it's only 400 parts. I think the only thing that saves it is the character that's driving. Here we go. Cyclops. It's probably the only, and also then the Thing without his complete uniform on. Usually he's got a uniform on so far. What else was that? There it is. Then we still haven't got to the new Avengers Tower, because those that maybe watched the new Avengers or the Thunderbolts. There's a bit of redesign done to the. Oh, hang on, here we go. Here's one. There is, however, a new Sentinel. So they had some Sentinels in the X Mansion build that was out. I think that was last year, wasn't it? Or when that was out. But these ones, from what I've seen a few posts of, they think this one's slightly bigger in size.
Mm.
But I think for most people, they're going to be these.
I looked, it was
minifigs that
pretty
you
much
get.
the same. I was like, yeah, I kind of know what it is, but it would be a parts pack for me. Like, look at the colours.
And, but I'm looking at the minifigs then as well, because you're getting a few minifigs that we wouldn't have got before. So I think that's Nightcrawler and Mystique, which we haven't had before. We've had a Magneto. Obviously, we've had Mr. Reed and Thor, and we're getting lots. Well, actually, we have had a Doctor Doom before, because there's an old Daily Bugle that I think it was he was in. So I have one of those somewhere.
Mm.
Um,
Hey, Claire, you've arrived just in time to hear all about Marvel. At least it's not Star Wars.
So she's about to leave. Hope you're feeling a bit better. Oh, hang on, what else? And there's one more. We'll get to this. They'll eventually. Oh, it must be like the last thing on here. Get to it eventually. Oh, there it is. How much is it? 180. Okay. So it's only 180. So you can already guess that it's not going to be many parts. And yet it's under 1,000 parts. So it's not Flash. It's not Flash. I won't be buying this for anything other than maybe the minifigs, in which case, I want the picture of the I should want a picture. Oh, that one might be the best one. So you can see from that, there's not a lot to it. Like the front looks okay.
I've seen bigger.
Yeah. What is it saying? I think it's 34 centimeters tall. But it's not very deep. It's not very wide. Like it's almost a quarter, as far as I'm concerned.
But then maybe this is what people can afford these days.
It's a price point, I guess. So it's only
Yeah.
100. It was $180, I think. Yes, $180. So I mean, it's not expensive. It's not like the other one, which is that 750? Did I see when we popped in before, the larger one that's however many thousand parts. Again, one, but there we go. There it is. Yeah, so 760 for this one. Yeah, but it's 5,000 parts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously not designed to be at that price point.
Mm.
So from that point of view, lots of people will be able to afford it. Oh, more people will be able to afford it. I won't say lots.
No.
I'll rephrase that. So yeah, but it'll just be the minifigs that get me excited on that one. So I'm excited for the movie though. It's only it's only 4 months away. I think it is. Right.
When's it due? Is it November? Is it for our summer drop? Is it?
It's Christmas drop. I think it's the beginning of Christmas. So it's in December, mid-December, I think it was. Okay. But I should say it's the same day that Dune 3 opens. So it'll be Dune's Day, because we'll be watching both. Where are we? 17th of December for Australia. So it's just under 3 hours, which that's a long day, because I'm sure Dune 3 is probably 3 hours too. Anyway.
Make sure you have a comfy seat.
Sorry?
Make sure you have a comfy seat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, mine. Well, either it's going to have to be a recliner, or we're going to have to go to a different theatre. We won't be able to do the local. because when we did Barbenheimer, we did it at the local cinema, and that was I think that was like 5 hours, because I'm pretty sure that they were both at least they were both over 2 hours anyway. So I'll have to put some training in to do a bit of workout. Okay, it's going to
Where
be
you go
fun.
really upscale, and you go to those ones where they come out with food for you, so you don't even have to leave your chair.
Gold class.
Yeah, gold class.
Hang on. If they were really going to do it right, they would organise it so that the movie was in the same cinema. You could book a seat and stay in there for both movies. So bring the food into you. But any time you have to leave is when you go to toilet break, because you're going to
Yeah,
need a
like
toilet break at some point.
have an intermission at an appropriate time, and the toilet is blocked off for just you guys. So you're not waiting for other people. Just yeah.
All right. What else was there? Crocs, Crocky Crocs, Ninjago Crocs. At that,
There's just not enough Crocs.
I'll have to get that Instagram. That's because that was on Jay's.
Yeah, I saw it on Jay's feed.
Okay. We're doing this the long way because. All right. Search. There he is. There we go. Ninjago Crocs. So where did you go to see? Oh, okay. So that was at Melbourne Central or Legoland Discovery. Wearing his Ninjago Crocs. Well, that's something I'm never going to do. Those might be two things I'm never going to do, because I probably aren't. I won't say. I'm never going to see that at Melbourne Central at this point in time. I don't have the time.
Or the kids, because it's probably inside.
Oh well, then in that case, no chance.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
My only child's too old these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be wearing those sorts of Crocs.
No, Crocs aren't my thing. Full stop.
Mm.
Because we've already had this discussion. I'm wearing what I wear, called Crocs. Oh, he's got a number. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the feed I saw when he opens it up, compares it with his outdoor Crocs, because where else are you going to put your Crocs except outside?
Well, it comes with a minifig. Well, I guess it's it's a slightly upscaled minifig if it's the same scale as everything else that they've used. Okay. I've seen enough to see that they're Crocs. Look, he's going to put them out with the others. So what is he saying? He doesn't. He's like, thanks, but no thanks. I'm just going to put them outside.
He tries them on.
Those white ones are so white. They look clean, like they've never been worn.
You're probably right.
Even the red ones look a bit clean.
Yeah, I think I'll still pass.
Yeah, that's not on my shopping list. I'll save the pennies for something else.
Yep.
Hello, what about some X files? Will this load? Oh, it's going to load. Okay.
Yes, because of course that was almost 2 weeks ago, so we just missed it with our last chat by a day. So yeah, it's been out for a couple of weeks, but it's we haven't talked about it yet.
I'll go with that. And it loads.
Well, Kevin's an X-File fan, but he sort of went, yeah, no, I don't think so. I was happy to see that it included that I Want to Believe poster.
I think it needed to have that. That's iconic.
Because the first photo, you couldn't see that wall. And I thought, oh, they haven't put that in. But then the next one, oh, yeah, okay, it's there.
Yep. So Brent Waller designed the original of this. So not his first rodeo as far as getting sets made by Lego.
They must be almost ready to employ him.
I suspect he does better doing other things, and this is just a side hobby.
True. So it's got 8 minifigs in it. There, I can see 7 there.
Mulder, Scully.
There's aliens.
There's maybe it's because this only
Right,
shows one
yeah.
alien. Is that and there's the
I can see.
Yeah, one actual alien and then that white thing.
there we go. There's a picture of all 8. Pull it up. Well, it's just yeah, there we go.
Is it Mixter X?
Well,
Yeah, is that? I think that's what he was called, wasn't it? I've forgotten. Yeah, they never named him, but he was known as that.
Yeah.
One's a smoking man.
He's not in there.
No, I didn't think so.
Because there's.
I'll be honest. I've only watched 1 or 2 seasons of X-Files, and I don't have time to watch it, so it's never going to get. It's a long-term plan to watch it one day.
You got to get through all your Marvel stuff first, and then your X-Men stuff, and then
there's some Star Trek in there as well. So season
all
4,
the universes, all the Star Trek series.
The other universes I've already done, so I only have to watch Strange New Worlds at the moment, which has just started as of last Thursday. So still got. Although, hang on, I haven't really watched the original series. Like, I watched it over the years, but I've never sat down and watched it from beginning to end, like I have the others. But I've watched enough of it to not worry about it. But X-Files, I've only watched a couple of seasons. I watched the movie when it came out. Didn't they do a reboot, or is?
Yeah, there was something that came out
A couple of seasons or something, I think.
Several years after. Yeah.
There is a reboot that's coming out. I'm going to say next year, or is it this year? By the director of Black Panther. I think it's Ryan Coogler is the gentleman's name. So he's actually rebooting it completely, as far as I understand. So I'm assuming we don't get the same actors in it. Well, it's not a sequel. So, but we'll have to wait and see. So that'll be interesting. On Star Trek, Star Trek. Oh, let's go to Lego, because I haven't put it on the Rainbow website yet. I've been too slack. Because they announced the
bridge.
The bridge, yes. Star Trek Enterprise. The original cast and I won't say cast and crew. The original cast. There we go. So yes. So yeah, that's a yes. Yes. Several yeses. There could be arguments about who buys it, because Tristan wants it as well. Although he's not overly fussed on the way they've done the bridge, or the deck, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, it's got a retro vibe, but it needs to.
Oh yeah, it definitely needs to have it. It needs to for sure. But you can see people building using it as the basis of a complete bridge or
Mm.
more of a bridge, perhaps, and then maybe have other sections floating around, or even doing multi-level, perhaps. But you know, I didn't even. How much is that worth? Was it $230 or was it? Or $300, please. Oh, maybe I'll just let Tristan buy it and play with the minifigs. So that's out on the 1st of September, because Star Trek is celebrating 60 years this year. So 60 years of Star Trek.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Time
I
flies.
knew it was old. I didn't realise it was quite that old.
Yeah, no, it's 60 years. The first debuted in what that make it, 1966. Yeah,
Yep.
it's older than me.
So I must have, when I first watched it, it must have been on reruns then, because
Probably, yeah, because I think it was at 3 seasons. I think it was so that would have meant it was finished by about 69, somewhere around there.
yeah, see, I would have been. I mean, I suppose back in those days, it was, one TV household, and what mum and dad watched, everybody watched.
Yeah. Yes, I remember those days. You're all watching The World Around Us tonight, regardless of what you want.
We watched heaps of
lion documentaries.
or other more inappropriate stuff, like Are You Being Served and the goodies and all these other things.
Oh, it's a sad week. Bill Oddie passed away. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh,
speaking of the goodies,
didn't see
85. Yeah, it was. I think it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Yeah.
So he was 85.
he was the bird guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But
he was more irreverent than the others.
No, I mean, like in later life, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The bird guy. I thought you said bad guy.
No,
yes, he was the bird guy. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So he used to run a show in England which was all about bird watching. Well, in particular, I think it might have covered a bit more than that at times, but so see, David thinks that somebody else will complete other rooms or make it look more like a studio.
Mm.
And Claire's brother is a huge Trekkie. Welcome. So that's what else was there? There's a couple of other new sets as well. Bella. I think they're the main.
I've seen anything sort of jumped out at me that says you need to buy this.
What's that?
No, I'm saying I don't think there's anything that I've seen yet.
Donkey Kong?
No.
Claire's saying Graham Gardner's still alive. I knew Tim Taylor had died because he was actually the uncle-in-law of someone I knew. Like I worked with someone whose surname was Brooke Taylor, and I'm like, any relative? And they're like, yeah, it was her dad's uncle. Yeah, dad's uncle.
Okay. Donkey Kong, 1st of August. Oh, that's the other thing, because the 1st of August, which is on Saturday, there's a lot of stuff dropping. I hope you've been having your bread and water all month, because you're going to need to have saved your pennies for 1st of August. And there's bound to be a few gifted purchases, because we didn't cover that with the X-Files. It's Scully's Lab as a gifted purchase. So the Donkey Kong's out on the 1st of August, but it's $280.
Yeah, I can pass on that.
I like all of these, the Donkey Kong, the Pac-Man and all that, but it's just, you've got to draw the line where you stop buying.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that it works, because where's the video? Where's the? Oh, they don't have a video. Okay, it works. So you can jump Mario over, as they're indicating. here, you can jump them over the barrels as they're going down. And you're using the controllers at the bottom of the game. So, you know, if you like your Donkey Kong, then you might buy it. But I did see there were a few people that were not happy with the price because it's about 20 cents, almost 21 cents a part.
Mm.
It's a bit on the higher side. Probably not the worst, but certainly not the best. It's not a Star Wars tax, it's a Super Mario tax.
Yeah, I won't get it. I'll be happy to see someone else display it, but I
Yeah.
won't get it.
Yeah, I'll wait until someone else buys it, have a look at it, and then go. Well, actually, I may even wait and see if it actually rocks up in Kmart. I doubt it, or Big W. I doubt either of them will get it, but we'll see. Maybe they will. And then there was Shrek. We had confirmation of the Shrek minifigs, which on the Australian website don't exist. So let's try Shrek, because I think there's only two things there.
We're always late getting them anyway.
So they're not there, and the place they would normally be is under minifigs. Minifigs at the top. They aren't there either yet. So they, according to Jay, they would, and the other websites, they're due out on the 1st of September. They are on the American website, the minifigs, but the Australian link that Jay had isn't working. So I'm not 100% sure where there's. Based on the fact that quite often in the past we don't get them till a month later. Maybe that's why they haven't put them on there yet. Although last time, what did we have last? The collectible minifigs, the Series 28 or whatever it was, they were in the stores and online, we'll say the 1st of September. But the stores didn't get them for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So it could be the same thing again.
Maybe they're not counting on getting them, so they're keeping their cards close to their chest.
Yeah.
And if they arrive on time, they go, yeah, we had the link here all the time. Here it is, ready to go.
It's ready to go. You can buy them now from us and maybe the certified stores, but everywhere else is going to have to wait.
Yeah.
So that's probably what's going to happen because it's not there at the moment.
Yeah. But there's some cute figurines there as part of the set. So I think we had a chat the other day and agreed that Shrek and Fiona look a little bit weird. I like the 3 blind mice, but you don't have to buy all 3 categories. You could just buy any. I think the 3 mice are the same. Also, they're pretty cute. I like the accessories.
That's because the 3 blind mice are accessories, aren't they? So you've got to buy 3 of them to get the 3 different ones to get the.
Or you just end up with duplicates, and that also works.
Yeah, because at a quick glance, they look like they're the same.
Yeah, they are. I thought they'd be different, but they're not.
So they're the same price they have been for. Also, you get that, and Donkey comes with Fiona. I thought Donkey would have been his own, but I guess he's a bit smaller, perhaps. And you get Pinocchio with a blind mice.
Little dragon's cute.
Yeah. Gingy could have had shorter legs. I wonder if his legs will bend like that when I get my set. There's a bit of sideways movement that you don't usually get. Puss in Boots has another of the mice. The Big Bad Wolf has one. And Merlin. point was Merlin in the movie? Can someone please remind me? I don't remember him being in the movie.
You'll just have to add that to your marathon movie watching and tell us next week.
Because hang on, there's a Shrek 5 coming. So I'll have to do a road to Shrek 5 and find Merlin.
Yep. It's on you, Kevin. We're all going to wait for your advice. Maybe he hasn't been in it and he's coming into number 5.
Well, that's a possibility. Yeah.
I'm showing that I've only watched definitely the first one, maybe a second one. I feel like there was a Christmas special. But anyway, I might not have been. I might be getting my...
Yeah, no, there might have been. There was a short one. Like
very short. I feel like because my kids were little at the time and, you know, there was something else to see that was Shrek-like.
There's a musical as well, Shrek the Musical. So they've done a few things over the years, but now they're doing Lego. So will you be buying any of these?
I'm trying not to buy too many. I do like the gingerbread man just because I like gingerbread men. I won't be shining cameras into boxes and barcodes and things to find out what's inside. Probably in the aftermarket. I think the dragon's cute and the gingerbread man's cute. That's probably it. So they're probably things that I would use in other stuff, not necessarily Shrek.
I get a set because I just get a set. Well, I get 2 sets, one for fun.
I did like the mirror. Given all my Beauty and the Beast things, you know, like I've done a magic mirror for that. I've done a magic mirror for Mirror Mirror on the Wall, like for the lenticular. I almost feel like I need to buy that little handheld mirror as well.
I'm sure you'll be able to pick that up on the secondary market.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Look, he even says himself. Shrek 5 coming in 2027. Who knows what that will be like? Because some of the other movies weren't always the best after maybe 2.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me it's like the 20th anniversary or something? Like, how long has it been since Shrek 1 came out?
Probably quite a few years.
It was 2001. So it's already been 20 years. So it would be 25 years.
25.
25 years now, 26 years next year.
Yeah. So maybe
just to make us all feel old.
They don't say anything, but maybe it's the 25th anniversary. That's 2001. Yeah, that's right, 26, yeah. So that would have been 25. Right? So wonder they haven't had it on at the movies. Make a few pennies.
Maybe they knew there were other anniversary movies coming out. You know, but they'd be lining up their different children's movies. I don't know what else has come out, but Cat in the Hat.
Yes. I don't think Cat in the Hat was as big as Shrek though was. I know we watched it a lot in our house around when it came out or after it came out. But I don't think Tristan didn't mind it, so it was as part of the rotation. So he wasn't always watching the same thing. I think that's about it, unless there's something else. I think we might have covered it all.
I think we've covered it. We had a lot to discuss this week.
Indeed. Well, we've gone over.
Yep.
Not that it matters. Oh, Uncle Skilton's been spelt wrong. Oh, Merlin. Oh, Merl. Well, Claire likes a fairy godmother.
I think they're all cute. I'll get the set. Why stop now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't stop now. It's too late.
I did.
Got it.
I stopped a couple of series ago. I was like, nah, a couple of years ago. I'm getting all of them.
All right, we'll end it there. All right, everybody have a great week.
Happy shopping on the 1st of August, everybody.
Yes. Buy, well, I won't say buy lots. Just save your pennies.
Buy well.
Yeah. Invest well. And we'll be back next week. We are off. I'm off to Foster for Mid Coast, and then we'll be back. And I've got a week or two off before we do another show at the end of August. But anyway, that's
Show season.
show season. Yes. All right. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week. All right.
Hang on.
Bye.
Bye.